I just want to keep you up with what I'm doing lately. In my latest video, I told you that I have to modify some kind of things in order to use this no-name lens. This no-name lens that right now we know already. And this is a Navitar. So it's a Navitar without the brand name. I don't know why there's a Navitar lens and another Navitar. I mean, it's doing the same company without the brand name, but it's still a 50 millimeter with a f-stop, maximum f-stop of 0.95. So why there's no Navitar, I don't care. I don't want to, I mean, it doesn't bother me that there's no Navitar brand name on the lens. This is incredible. I still didn't went outside because, as I explained it to you, there was the problem with the adapter, meaning that with the C mount to EFM mount adapter, this one, the problem was that it has this part, yes, it has this part which is really thick, and I needed something thinner. So what I thought that was the best thing to do is to cut it down this part. Cut it down this part, I thought, firstly, okay, I will go find a company who has the utils, the stuff to cut it nicely down. I don't know, like a laser cutting or something like that. If you go to the company, they will examine it, then you have to wait and wait and wait, and I cannot wait. So what I did, I took the saw and I just cut it down. So it's not really nice, but this is the result. I mean, this is terrible. Let me just show you a little bit closer to see what I have done, my work. Okay. I mean, it's ugly. Let me just show you. So this is the right piece. And you see, so this was way too much for me. So this, I don't know, it's 2 millimeters or something like that. So I had to cut down this one. So I cut it down, right? There's no more. And now, let me just show you now. I can just screw it on like this. And here we go. These 2 millimeters, it's enough. Now there's only one problem with this one. I mean, we always have some kind of problems because I have cut it down. This part, it's not, how can I say it? It doesn't block inside. So when I'm putting on the camera, on the Canon EosM, well, unfortunately, it doesn't block. So it tends to unlock. So it's not locked. And that's a big problem. So what I can do, and I will do it even better. Right now, I just handled it with a small rubber band. So the idea is that here, if I'm putting a nice, very thin rubber band, then I can lock it without any problems. So it's already working with a common rubber band, but I will find, something that I can even put it there that can remain there. Anyway, this adapter ring will remain with this one. But beside that, I mean, now I already tested, of course, because I wanted to make sure that my work is just not, without any results. And I already tested, and it's working nicely. We have a little bit of like this. So I'm really happy about the result. Now took me a little while to cut it down, to sew it down. But, you know, when you have the good results, then that's only what it does matter. And so I'm happy. Right now, the focusing, the infinite focus, close-up focus, everything is working. And I still cannot believe it. I mean, f0.95 is amazing. It gives you some kind of image of mist, and that's beautiful. But then if you are stopping down to 1 or 1.1, 1.2, it's really sharp. And I feel like this lens doesn't have that much of chromatic aberration, so it's beautiful, it's wonderful. And because it's a 50 millimeter, even though I'm using it on C-mount, still it covers enough the sensor, or the imaging is coming in, there are enough as size so that I can use with the crop mode preset 1:3, the highest resolution 5.2K 14 bits raw, or 4.8K 14 bits raw, or the 4.5 with the aspect ratio of 16:9. So everything, every 1:3 crop mode presets are just working with this one, and that's just awesome. Having a fast lens is important because, you know, with this camera, the best thing that you can do, the healthiest thing, is to remain at 100 ISO. Now, you can go up with the ISO, but natively, to have a very clean, proper image, you should remain at 100 ISO. And this is what I'm trying to do. But if you do not have fast enough lenses, then it is difficult to remain at 100 ISO inside, of course, or outside when it's getting dark. Because on daylight, I mean, it's easy to remain at 100 ISO. You have to stop down. Even 22, it's not enough. You have to use an ND filter beside that. And so, yeah, it's only when it's low light. So yeah, these are the newest updates. And now I just have to set up. I'm thinking, I'm still not decided whether I will go outside with the camera on a monopod, on a tripod, or on a gimbal. Because I know that 50 millimeter with the crop mode, with the APS-C, we are talking about 18, maybe 95 millimeters. And that's just difficult to handheld, to have stabilized, you know, shots. So not shaky footages. So I prefer to have a tripod. It's the best, or even a gimbal. But even on a gimbal, sometimes if it's heavier gimbal, you can have micro shakes. This is what I have observed, and I'm speaking of experience. But I will definitely test it out. This one I have to. So stay tuned. Clips with this one will come next.